Today we dive into the world of espionage, focusing on the brave men and women of elite intelligence agencies. These folks operate in the shadows, often risking their lives to protect their nations. An intelligence agency is the nervous system of any nation's defense, always analyzing threats. They collect, analyze, and exploit information using methods seen in movies. Let's explore the top 15 spy agencies in the world today. First up, we have the gold standard of modern espionage, the CIA. Established in 1947, the CIA gathers intelligence and conducts covert operations to protect US interests. From the Cold War to the War on Terror, the CIA has been at the forefront of critical moments. Their reach is global, their methods shrouded in secrecy. Next, we travel east to China, home to the Ministry of State Security, or MSS. Established in 1983, the MSS handles domestic and foreign intelligence. They silence dissidents, crack down on protests, and engage in industrial espionage. Their methods are brutal, their reach vast, and ambitions global. Now let's cross the channel to the United Kingdom, home to one of the oldest and most respected intelligence agencies in the world, MI6. Founded in 1909, MI6 operates in the shadows, gathering intelligence and conducting covert operations to protect British interests around the world. They've been involved in everything from foiling terrorist plots to influencing elections. Their agents are highly trained, their methods are sophisticated, and their discretion is legendary. MI6 is a true intelligence powerhouse, operating with a quiet effectiveness that has earned them respect and fear in equal measure. Our next stop takes us to the Middle East, to the nation of Israel, home to Mossad, an agency synonymous with daring raids and ruthless efficiency. Established in 1949, Mossad is tasked with protecting Israel from a multitude of threats. They've hunted down terrorists, assassinated enemies of the state, and even smuggled Jewish refugees to safety. They are masters of disguise, infiltration, and deception, always operating several steps ahead of their adversaries. Mossad is a small agency with a big reputation, and they've earned it through their unwavering commitment to protecting their nation. Now we shift our focus to signals intelligence, where GCHQ and the NSA reign supreme. GCHQ, established in 1919, and the NSA, founded in 1952, guard the digital realm. They intercept communications, crack codes, and analyze data to neutralize threats. In the age of cyber warfare, their role is critical. Their work is shrouded in secrecy, but vital for our safety. The partnership between GCHQ and the NSA is crucial in the intelligence community. They share information, resources, and expertise. Their reach is global and their impact is undeniable. GCHQ and the NSA use their vast resources to keep us safe. They are essential in the fight against terrorism and cybercrime. Next, we journey to Russia, home of the SVRRF, the successor to the infamous KGB. Established in 1991 after the collapse of the Soviet Union, the SVRRF inherited the KGB's vast network of spies and informants. They are masters of disinformation, propaganda, and espionage, operating in the shadows to advance Russian interests around the world. Their methods can be brutal, their tactics are often unconventional, and their loyalty to the Russian state is absolute. The SVRRF is a force to be reckoned with, and their influence is felt in every corner of the globe. Now let's head south to India, home to the Research and Analysis Wing, or R&AW. Established in 1968, R&AW operates in the shadows, gathering intelligence and conducting covert operations to counter threats from Pakistan, China, and terrorist organizations. They've been involved in everything from counter-terrorism operations to monitoring separatist movements. Their agents are highly trained, their methods are often unconventional, and their commitment to protecting India is unwavering. R&AW is a relatively young agency, but they've quickly earned a reputation for their effectiveness and their willingness to take risks. Moving on to Germany, we encounter the BND, an agency transformed since the Cold War. Established in 1956, the BND initially focused on the Soviet threat. With the Berlin Wall's fall, they now tackle international terrorism, organized crime, and cyber espionage. The BND operates discreetly to keep Germany safe in an uncertain world. Next, we travel to France, home of the DGSE, an agency known for its sophistication and its global reach. Established in 1982, the DGSE is responsible for intelligence gathering, counter-terrorism, and covert operations. They've been involved in everything from foiling terrorist plots to protecting French economic interests. Their agents are highly trained, their methods are often unconventional, and their commitment to protecting France is absolute. The DGSE is a formidable force, operating with a quiet effectiveness that has made them one of the most respected intelligence agencies in the world. Now let's head down under to Australia, home to ASIS, an agency that punches above its weight in the world of espionage. Established in 1952, ASIS is responsible for gathering intelligence and conducting covert operations to protect Australian interests at home and abroad. They've been involved in everything from counter-terrorism operations to monitoring regional instability. Their agents are highly trained, their methods are often unconventional, and their commitment to protecting Australia is unwavering. ASIS is a small agency with a big reach, operating in some of the most challenging environments in the world. Our journey now takes us to Canada, home to CSIS, an agency that often flies under the radar but is no less capable than its larger counterparts. Established in 1984, CSIS is responsible for gathering intelligence and conducting operations to protect Canada from threats to its national security. They've been involved in everything from counter-terrorism operations to combating foreign interference. Their agents are highly trained, their methods are sophisticated, and their commitment to protecting Canada is unwavering. CSIS is a discreet but effective agency, working quietly to keep Canada safe in an increasingly complex world. Next, we venture to Saudi Arabia, home to the General Intelligence Presidency, or GIP. Tasked with protecting the kingdom's interests, the GIP is a powerful and secretive force. Established in 1955, the GIP gathers intelligence and conducts covert operations. Their methods are ruthless, their loyalty to the Saudi monarchy is absolute. Our journey continues in Turkey, home to the National Intelligence Organization, or MIT. Operating in a region rife with conflict and instability, MIT plays a critical role in protecting Turkish interests. Established in 1965, MIT is responsible for gathering intelligence and conducting operations to counter threats from Kurdish separatists, terrorist organizations, and regional rivals. Their methods can be controversial, their reach is extensive, and their loyalty to the Turkish state is absolute. MIT is a powerful force in the region, operating with a blend of discretion and assertiveness that has made them both respected and feared. Welcome to Pakistan, home to the Inter-Service Intelligence, or ISI. Tasked with protecting Pakistan's interests, the ISI is a powerful and controversial force. Established in 1948, the ISI conducts covert operations to counter threats. Their methods are ruthless, their reach extensive, and their loyalty absolute. The ISI is a force to be reckoned with in South Asia. And there you have it, a glimpse into the shadowy world of the top 15 spy agencies in the world. These are the organizations that operate in the shadows, often making tough decisions that impact global events. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. Cyber warfare, disinformation campaigns, and proxy conflicts are the new battlefields. In this complex and ever-changing landscape, intelligence agencies face unprecedented challenges. How do they adapt to the rise of new technologies? These are questions that will continue to shape the world of espionage for years to come.